Mike, in continuation of our market research, I heard the EasyIO FG32 has a new AHU VAV application. It's unbelievably well done. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah. You know, the world's a small place now, and we do have a lot of domain knowledge in air conditioning. We're not just software guys. So we've realized that people need to save time, save money, get more done with less. Get on the job, get off, get on to the next one.
Sure.
So they can go down to the local distributor, grab one of these, and inside here in the canned application we've got all the documentation, we've got all the sequences, we've got a reference document, and it is absolutely brilliant. It's so brilliant, and I'm not showing off, I do think this is good. I'm so confident that if you can, anybody out there can show me where it's not good or where it can be improved substantially, I'll shout you a dinner at your local microbrew with your wife and have a few beers
anywhere in the world.
You know, why not? I'm that confident, right? Next month, on the 20th of June, we'll be releasing a chiller sequence one. Same format, comes with a backnet, second document that you can send to your BMS supplier, and they know exactly what they're going to get. So what you see is what you get, but it's not closed. You can change it. This is just a reference. So we're doing 3 chillers, boilers, condenser water pumps, everything in one app with 1 FG and 3 FCs.
Wow.
So for under about $1,500 you've got a full-on chiller sequence management system.
Nice.
So you can't say, you know, it's pretty good.
Well, I can't help it. Since we're doing market research and we're in a microbrewery and we're sharing microbrewery.
Cheers, Ken.
Where's Eric?
The beer's not bad too.
Tell us about the cool thing you've got going on in the brewery up there in Seattle.
Well, actually, I think the US has got about 3,000 breweries, microbreweries, and we're a HTML5, and I am now connected to a brewery up in Washington State.
That's a really cool application.
And you can see the vats of beer here, and you can see behind me, it's not the same brewery, we've got vats of beer there. The way it works is you've basically got a recipe, you've got hot water about 178 degrees Fahrenheit, and you've got a cooling valve that controls the glycol cooling.
Right.
And the temperature is imperative. The histories are important. The guy does the master brewer does everything from his iPad. So there's no Java plugins or Flash or anything like that. They just come straight off like this.
Cool.
We've got histories, which I'll just bring up in a moment, and show you how the master brewer can look at his glycol cooler and see how it performs.
Wow.
And he can look at last week, he can look at last year, he can check everything. It's just coming out because it's computing, and
it's a little slow.
we have a slow internet connection here because we just set it up just now. So anyway, when it comes up, I'll show you. Let's just keep talking for a moment.
Yeah.
So now you've got some basic analytics. I'm not saying it's full-blown analytics, and this is free. You don't pay for this. This is built into the controller.
Right.
So you've got, you know, microbreweries is a growing business, and the other challenge they made us is if they get a power outage, the process has to restart where it left off. No BMS controllers do that.
Right.
This is now industrial. So as you can see now, it's just loading the charts now. You've got the widget here. There you go, that's today's data. And we get a slightly closer shot on that. That is today's data. Now here's a real cool feature that we built into the controller. If you just tap this little tab here, you get a selection of yesterday, last week, and I'll make it bigger because it is HTML5. There's the choice of menu you get, and that will go to our SQL database on our SD card.
Right.
So not only do we have a built-in SQL database, we also have HTTP requesting web services. We can have up to 32 columns in one table, so a whole chiller plant, even a whole brewery with one timestamp. We can push data to the cloud without a fixed IP address. I mean, we are really into web services. Believe me, in the future, you're going to see a lot more web services.
Go back to that great
yes. Okay, you just press the back button, it'll come back in a moment.
Right.
And then you can just see yeah, you didn't press the return button, I'll just press that now.
Well, we can edit that out.
Yeah, that's okay, yeah. So we'll just wait for this to come up. In fact, I'll just pop it on here for a moment while that's doing that. So yeah, we're just trying to look at different things. I believe now in San Jose we're controlling vending machines now. RSD down there, really strong distributor, part of the CGNA group, you know, doing a great job for us. They're doing vending machines with EasyIO. Why not? Doesn't always have to be HVAC. As long as you can make money out of it and get a good service revenue, why not? So there you go. You take that, Ken.
Well, I just want everybody to see what a beautiful graphic we got, the presentation, and then you know, and we're looking at 3,000 applications across the states with microbrewery, where EasyIO can give you a jump start. The guys that worked hard up in Seattle to develop it are very anxious to get this this application out and about across America, well, around the world with microbreweries.
Absolutely, why not? Yeah.
So another great application coming out of the EasyIO family. And Mike, is it just one EasyIO 32?
Only one.
So one EasyIO 32 plus.
Doing the whole brewery.
Doing the whole brewery and the process, acting like EasyIO is acting like a process controller. So I'll tell you, what a remarkable application. Well done, EasyIO.
Thank you. And if we mess it up, it's about $100,000 of lost beer in one go.
Ouch.
So it has to work and it has to be right.
Super.
Thank you.
So I'm sitting here and it strikes me, so I'm going to make an executive decision here and see if we can talk Mike into doing a new, unique control talk show called Pub Talk with Mike Marston.
Hey, that's a good idea.
And what we're hoping is we can have Mike, because Mike, I think, frequents pubs around the world. So
Yeah,
Mike, would you be willing to maybe do a little control show from different pubs around the world?
Absolutely, but you might not, some of the ones I go to are not the kind of place we want to, you know, because I'm in the Far East a lot, so.
Those are the ones we definitely want to see.
Definitely do not want, because I'm a good, clean living guy, you know that, right?
We do that.
So, all right, so with the Controltrends community, if Mike does this, what happens in Mike Marston's Pub Talk stays in Mike Marston's Pub
Remember
Talk.
that, right?
EasyIO.com.
We better copyright.
They call it easy for a reason. All right.